Hey, everybody. On this episode of Act, Achieve, Live, today I'm going to cover a very, very important topic. This is a topic that is so critical to understand to be able to achieve the goals that you set and move your life to a new level. Now, everything that I talk about is obviously about goals, but really it's a specialized focus on the comfort zone. Not only how the comfort zone is your enemy, but understanding how your comfort zone was built in the first place, why it's so easy to stay there, why it's so difficult to leave it behind, and why do so many leave it and then run back to it without even realizing it? Remember, 92% of people who set goals don't achieve them. So, what I'm going to talk about here is what are your characteristics? What are the traits about you that keep you stuck in your comfort zone? In other words, have you ever had a goal? Again, I'm going to revert back. The most common goal set in the world is something fitness related, typically weight loss. Have you ever had a goal? You set a goal, you create a plan, you start to execute the plan, and then down the road, you find yourself sitting there thinking, why am I not doing what I need to do? I know what I need to do. I know I'm not happy with where I'm at, but why am I not doing it? Well, a lot of the answers to that question is because you have character traits, traits about you that keep you stuck in your comfort zone. Now, let me start by telling you what the four traits that I have. I've had to battle these from day one. I had to battle them 36 years ago when I started my entrepreneurial journey, and I have to battle them almost on a daily basis. Now, I've gotten really good at getting past these. The last time I really had to fight these traits to leave my comfort zone was 4 years ago when I began my fitness journey. Now, I'll tell you what mine are. I am a natural procrastinator. I'm not lazy, but I will naturally put off doing what needs to be done today down the road. I'm a procrastinator. I have an intense fear of rejection. Intense fear of rejection. Now, when you have a fear of rejection, it keeps you from stepping out and asking questions, asking for help, asking for anything. It keeps you kind of reserved from talking to people. I care way too much about what other people think of me. I almost gave up this business 36 years ago when I started because I got some negative feedback from my family and friends. I still to this day find myself holding back from stepping out and maybe doing what I want to do or doing something because I'm so concerned about what other people may think or may say. Now, we're all concerned about what others think or say, but for someone like me, I'm overly concerned. If I'm not careful, I will let it keep me from taking steps forward to live a better life. And then the last character trait that I have that's always kept me in my comfort zone is I'm easily distracted. On a day-to-day basis, I'll wake up in the morning, go, I'm going to go do this and get knocked off. And next thing you know, I'm doing something else. And the same thing happens on a larger scale when it comes to goals. I'm going to do this. And next thing you know, between my procrastination and how easily distracted I am, I'm off doing something else. So these four things: procrastination, fear of rejection, caring too much about what other people may think or say, and me being easily distracted. These are the four traits that have kept me in my comfort zone. I had to learn to get past these early on in my career, and I did. It took me a few years, and I was not an overnight success in my business. I had more failure back then than success because I was learning to get past these. Now, back then, here's the advantage you have now versus what I had 36 years ago throughout my life. You have someone highlighting this. I'm telling you this. I'm talking about it. I'm hopefully enlightening you. And maybe you're sitting there going, wow, I wonder what my character traits are. Right. With me back then, I didn't sit there and go, I wonder what the character traits that I have that are keeping me in my comfort zone. I didn't think that way. The word comfort zone wasn't even a thing 30 some years ago. I just had to learn this the hard way and stumble over myself and figure it out. And my sheer willingness to not give up is what kept me going. Now, having mentored literally thousands of people over 3 decades and becoming successful in my own right, I've developed this. I've learned this. So, what does this mean for you? Obviously, what you need to do is you need to determine what are the traits that are keeping you from stepping outside of your comfort zone, that are holding you back. Now, what are your goals? Are you starting a business? Is it financial? Right? You want to get better with money. Is it personal? You want to be a better parent, a better spouse, something relational. You want to be a better friend. Is it spiritual? Is it fitness related? I want to lose weight. I want to get fit. I want to start doing them. Whatever you're going to do, any area of your life that you want to take to a new level requires you, obviously, to leave your comfort zone. Everybody says it, everybody knows it, very few do it, because just learning that the comfort zone's your enemy and success lies outside of it is not enough for people to go, oh, well, thank you for enlightening me. I'm going to go change my life now. No, they need to know, how was your comfort zone built? Why do you stay there? And what I'm talking about right now with identifying your traits that are holding you back. Are you naturally lazy? Are you a procrastinator? Are you scared of something new? Are you afraid to take a chance? Are you concerned about what other people may think? Are you fearful of success? Believe it or not, that's a thing. Are you fearful of, if I give it my all and I fail, how am I going to handle that? Believe it or not, that is a really big thing with people that holds people back. What are you waiting for? What are you holding back on? What's keeping you from moving forward? Well, I'm afraid that if I do give it my all and go all in and I don't make it, I don't know how I'm going to handle that. That's a thing. So you want to determine, obviously, what is your goal? Have you cultivated that goal? Have you enacted a game plan? And are you ready to execute that plan? Have you identified that the comfort zone is your enemy? You need to leave it and build a new one. Once you've done that, now it's time for you to identify what are any traits, any character traits about me that keep me from doing what I need to do. I just told you what my 4 are: procrastination, fear of rejection, caring too much about other people may think or say, and I'm easily distracted. What are yours? Now, I want to give you, this is not a selfless promotion, I promise you, but if you go to my website, disruption-factor.com, disruption-factor.com, 5 seconds into being in that website, you're going to see a pop-up. And I know we hate pop-ups, and I'm sorry to do that to you. There's a pop-up, and this pop-up, if you enter your email address and you click the link to get the download, you'll get an email with a download link, and it's going to take you to a page where I have an exercise. It's a 2-page PDF that you can download that talks about what I'm talking about right now. An exercise to help you identify what your character traits are that are holding you back, and also an exercise that helps you realize how small these things really are in comparison to your goal. Because in other words, if I were to say to you, hey, if you were to say to me, Shane, you're easily distracted and you're a procrastinator, are those two things bigger than you going out and becoming successful, achieving your goal and living your better life? I would have said, absolutely not. Those things are not bigger. No way is fear of rejection, procrastination, being easily distracted. No way are those things bigger and more important to me than being successful. You would have said, well, apparently they are, Shane, because those are the things that are running your life right now. Those are the things that are holding you back. You're not doing what you need to do because of those things. So apparently those things are more important to you than being successful. And if you would have told me that, I would have been upset. I would have been mad. And then I would have realized, gosh, you may be right. And that enough makes you want to change. Well, there's an exercise on page 2 of this PDF that walks you through 5 steps. It asks you a question, you answer it, and by the time you're done, you're going, wow. So I would encourage you to go to my website, wait for that pop-up, in your email, get that download, because it walks you through exactly how to identify what are the character traits that you have that keep you stuck in your comfort zone, and an exercise on how you can get past them. Okay. So again, please, if you like these podcasts, please like them. We're producing a lot more now, and check out our social media. Go to my website, check it out. And thank you. Hope this helps you guys. Have a great day. Do you realize that to take any area of your life to a new level and achieve success, that it requires you to set a goal? Did you know that 92% of people who set goals don't achieve them? Hello and welcome to Act, Achieve, Live, the podcast where we unlock the secrets to becoming a high-performance individual. I'm your host, Shane Perry, and in each episode, we will delve into strategies for setting and achieving goals, stepping beyond your comfort zone, and creating new comfort zones that push you to excel and achieve your goals. Join us as we learn what it takes to be among the elite 8% of people who not only set their goals, but actually achieve them, as well as those that have learned to become not only great starters, but great finishers as well. Now get ready to act, achieve, and live your best life.